Have you ever wished you could always be one step ahead, whether in business, relationships, or everyday challenges? In today's video, we'll uncover timeless wisdom from Miyamoto Musashi, one of the greatest swordsmen and strategists in history. His lessons go far beyond the battlefield. They are practical strategies you can use right now to outsmart obstacles and people around you with confidence and clarity. But here's the key. I need you to give yourself these few minutes fully. Cut off distractions, stay present, and listen closely. Because if you truly apply Musashi's 10 rules, you won't just compete with others, you'll rise above them. The first lesson from Musashi is simple but powerful. Before you act, you must understand the nature of conflict. Too often, we rush into battles, whether it's an argument at work, a business deal, or even a personal challenge, without truly seeing the bigger picture. Musashi called this ken no sen, or initiative attack, knowing your environment, studying your opponents, and anticipating their next move. Imagine playing chess. If you only focus on your next piece, you lose. But if you study the board, you control the game. Life is no different. When you read the field clearly, you can strike decisively and win before the fight even begins. Musashi's second lesson is all about adaptability. He taught that strategy should flow like water, able to bend, shift, and move around any obstacle. In his philosophy, this was called rosen, or adaptation. Think about it. The strongest trees snap in a storm, but the flexible ones survive. Life will always throw us unexpected changes. Maybe a deal falls through, a plan fails, or someone pushes back harder than we expect. The question is, do you break or do you bend and redirect? True strength isn't about resisting change, it's about adjusting with purpose. When you stay flexible, you don't just survive, you position yourself to win. Musashi's third lesson is about timing and distance, the invisible edge in every battle. He called it kai no sen, striking at the perfect moment when your opponent is off guard. Think about sports. A basketball shot released just a split second earlier can change the game. In life, the same rule applies. Say the right words in a negotiation, or make a bold move in your career at the right time and doors open. Musashi also spoke of tai sabaki, the art of controlling distance. When you manage space, you manage power. Timing plus distance equals advantage, and with it, you control the fight. Musashi's fourth lesson takes us inward. He believed true mastery isn't just about physical skill, but about cultivating inner strength. He called this mushin, mind without mind, a state of total awareness without distraction. Imagine being in the middle of chaos, yet your thoughts are calm, your focus unshaken. That's the power Musashi wanted us to build. Life is full of noise, stress, pressure, emotions pulling us in every direction. But resilience means keeping your mind steady so your decisions stay sharp. Ask yourself, when things get tough, do you lose control or do you stay composed? Calm clarity is the secret weapon that outlasts any storm. Musashi's fifth lesson is about sharpening the spirit of victory. In his writings like Heiho Kadensho, he taught that success comes from an unshakable pursuit of excellence and the refusal to accept defeat. Think about the times you faced setbacks. Did you stop or did you push harder? Winners aren't the ones who never fail. They're the ones who refuse to stay down. Every challenge, every obstacle is simply a test of your determination. Musashi believed that when you nurture a relentless spirit, victory eventually becomes inevitable. So ask yourself, do you let defeat define you, or do you let it drive you forward? Musashi's sixth lesson might surprise you. It's about deception. He called it kai no jitsu tenken ho, the art of misleading your opponent with false appearances or feigned weakness. Why? Because not every battle is won head-on. Sometimes the smartest strategy is psychological warfare, making your rival underestimate you, luring them into mistakes, and striking when they least expect it. Think about it like poker. The strongest players don't always win with the best cards, but with the best bluffs. Musashi knew that outsmarting someone doesn't always require force. It requires intelligence, patience, and the courage to let others think they've already won. Musashi's seventh lesson is about turning weaknesses into opportunities. He called it kozen, the art of spotting vulnerabilities and responding at the right moment. Every opponent, no matter how strong, has blind spots. The key is learning to observe their patterns, their habits, and even their overconfidence. Think of a boxing match. A fighter who drops their guard the same way every time becomes easy to counter. In life, it's the same. People reveal their weaknesses through repetition. The question is, are you paying attention? Victory doesn't always come from overpowering someone. It comes from noticing what they overlook and striking with precision. Musashi's eighth lesson is about mastering yourself when the pressure rises. He called this Futushin, the immovable mind. It means staying calm and unshaken, even when chaos surrounds you. Think about how many people crack under stress. Tempers flare, mistakes pile up, and focus disappears. But the one who remains composed gains the true advantage. In business, in sports, even in relationships, the calm voice often wins over the loudest one. Pressure is inevitable. What matters is how you handle it. Do you let panic control you, or do you breathe, focus, and move with clarity? Stability isn't weakness, it's unstoppable strength. Musashi's ninth lesson is about taking control before the battle even begins. He called this sen no sen, the art of striking first, not with recklessness but with intention. When you act boldly and decisively, you dictate the terms of engagement and force others to react to you. Think about leadership. The person who takes initiative sets the pace, while everyone else scrambles to keep up. Life rewards the proactive, not the passive. Ask yourself, are you waiting for permission or are you moving forward with confidence? Musashi knew that when you seize the initiative, you don't just play the game, you change it. Musashi's ninth lesson is clear: seize the initiative. He called it sen no sen, the art of striking first, not out of haste, but with purpose and timing. When you take action boldly, you set the rhythm, and everyone else is forced to follow your lead. Think about chess. The player who moves first doesn't just gain an advantage, they control the game. Life works the same way. The one who dares to initiate becomes the one others must respond to. So here's the question: will you sit back and wait, or will you be the one who writes the rules of the game? Musashi's final lesson is about embracing continuous improvement. He called it kaizen, a lifelong journey of practice, reflection, and constant refinement. The truth is, greatness isn't built on sudden leaps, but on small, consistent steps forward. Think of a violinist. Mastery doesn't come overnight, but after thousands of hours of practice. Life works the same way. When you stop growing, you start falling behind. That's why Musashi believed improvement must never end. Every day is a chance to sharpen your skills, deepen your wisdom, and move closer to mastery. Remember, progress may be slow, but persistence turns effort into excellence. So there you have it, Musashi's 10 principles, a roadmap not just for victory, but for strategic mastery, resilience, and lifelong growth. And if you're still here, it means you're not ordinary. You're someone hungry for wisdom, someone willing to rise above the crowd. Remember, the way of the warrior never ends. Every day you choose to walk it, you move closer to true strength and clarity. If this message spoke to you, don't stop here. Subscribe, join this journey, and let's keep walking together on the path of the warrior.